As I recapture her kiss.
They said Gray paved the way, chased the rain, released the pain, least you sane, getting paid, trend setting, brighter days, doper raps, tight as sets, high and deadly, I'm a fighter jet, dirty pain.
Woo, ladies and gentlemen, we're back like big chicks in bikinis. So anyways, these guys, they're super excited because the Acclaimed finally won tag team gold, right? Now, I'll tell you what. Not because this man down there that's super excited hated on Paige. I'm going to tell you this. Fuck the Acclaim. How about that? And y'all can talk this shit.
Whatever. Let me find the mute button for him. Hold on.
Yeah, please. I'll talk about the Acclaim. I'll tell you how excited this was. The pop that they got last night on that show was crazy. This was pay-per-view main event pop. The one thing that I love about the Acclaim is that they took two guys from two different worlds back in 2020 in Dark and Elevation when COVID was bad and put the two guys together and said, "Hi guys, we have nothing better to do with you, so we're gonna put you together. Go out there and see what you could do." They went in there. Castro did his rap. Bowen said his thing, and for the next 2 years, they just blew up. They're the winningest tag team in AEW history. They've been the longest tag team in AEW history. They're two that you could actually say they have been homegrown in AEW because they've been there since day one in Dark and Elevation before Dynamite and all that kind of shit came out. They were there, and they just got thrown in together. And these two guys just said, you know, man, let's just do out here and just have some fun and see what we could do. And 2 years later, the pop that they got last night, they deserve that shit. I mean, that's one tag team that you could definitely get behind because they're good together. They wrestle good. They're both from two different type of backgrounds. And they love wrestling and they love having fun. And they deserve to win the tag team titles last night. And that's the one thing that I will say Tony Khan did a fantastic job in pulling the trigger last night and having those guys win right there with DJ Woo Kid taking them to the ring. They did the Sesame Daddy-O. They did everything. Yo, bro, I would not be as happy. Congratulations to both of those guys, man. I love those guys.
Baby, before you go in, what does DJ Who Kid got anything to do with them?
DJ Woo Kid. Stay right, bro.
Listen, for anyone who don't know, I would love to know if I say the word Desert Storm, please write a comment in there. Because if you don't know what that's about, then you don't know who DJ Who Kid is. So that's all I'm saying. AB, please go.
What year was that? Like,
care less about fucking Max Caster and Scissor Me and all this other bullshit.
What year did Desert Storm come out, man?
2000.
Huh?
2000?
99, 2000, right?
Yeah.
99, 2000? Yeah.
No, Desert Storm was
started.
Oh, DJ Who Kid was 99, 2000, yeah, but the real Desert Storm shit. DJ Who Kid, that was his thing. That was like his brand or whatever. Was that Desert Storm?
The king of mixtapes, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. Now, is what's his name? A real rapper?
You know, I don't think so. No, I don't think he has a record or anything. I don't think he's Myron Reed, but.
Oh no! I think I saw something like they came out on Apple, but it's like a lot of the stuff that he was doing on AEW.
Okay,
and so it's like little skits. Yeah, like and then the videos they were doing making fun of all the rappers. They kind of put that in the mini album.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
AB, talk to me.
Go on, Beans. Let them know, Beans. Let them know, brother.
All right. So the first thing was I was so glad that they finally let Max rap again, because he hadn't rapped in 2 weeks, right? And they sort of had to keep that off. Unfortunately, it's this take is sort of a retread, and I hadn't gotten to do it because we hadn't touched on it. But this is a retread from old Jim Cornette. But they hadn't really let him rap because of the fact that if he hadn't come out and said something about the media scrum, then he would have looked soft. But if they let some time pass, then they say, okay, let's focus on this match and not what the rap is going to be, right? So that was the first thing. I really love that he came out and he actually did the rap, especially after taking, I don't know, a couple of weeks off. Taking the belt off of Swerve and I forget the other dude's name. I don't care.
Keith Lee.
Is Keith Lee. First of all, I'm so glad that Keith Lee ran out of Just for Men's beard product. Now I can put some in my beard. He looked, and I guess it was part of the, the whole look. I'm tired. We're gonna get run over. Let's let this young team take over. So I guess he sort of sold it by not going and painting his beard, looking a little tired and scraggly. I loved the match. The match was good, except for that botch off the top rope. I think that as far as the match goes, I'm one of the people that always says protect your brand, which is protect your gimmick, protect your wrestlers, which we just talked about, and protect your finisher. Swerve in My Glory had this awesome finishing move. Keith Lee threw up, I think it was Castor. I mean, he just threw the dude up, and Swerve catches him and power bombs him, and he kicks out. And I was like, okay, I understand they're trying to put them over, but protect that finisher, because that finisher could be used in the future, even though you guys aren't going to be tag team champions anymore. Okay, flipping it back over to the Acclaimed Scissor Me Daddy. I love it. It is going to start bringing a little bit more notoriety to those championship belts. I love that there was a cool promo afterwards with FTR and the Ass Boys, which means FTR has to go through the Ass Boys to then take the belts off of the Acclaim, which will at least give them 2 pay-per-views to protect them.
They're
going to drop it. They have to drop it to FTR because they left FTR behind. But the other team that is in there and will get in the mix and get a little bit of show, a little push is the Ass Boys, which I think that they're hilarious. but anyways, getting me off track to Acclaimed. I love it. I love what they did. I saw them here in San Antonio with AEW, and people just popped for them. People they love them. You guys already said it, man. People love them. They love that they're homegrown. They were one of those COVID wrestlers that they sort of just threw together, and they made it work. They made it work. Yeah. I don't know who their coach is backstage, but props to whoever that is, because they're coaching them not only in wrestling but in a little bit of wrestling theory and
showmanship and all that.
Mindset, everything. Yeah. So
there's a lot that whoever is, I don't know, they might whatever the agent is backstage or whatever, whoever is handling them. And I'll come on here, I want to talk some shit, joke around with you guys, but whoever is handling the Acclaimed from the beginning, this got to be one of the most dopest payoffs, because like you guys said, I think a week or 2 ago, that the belts should have been put on them, and it was kind of like, damn, why didn't they put the belts on them? Then you get this, and the validation through the crowd losing their shit the way they did to say, these are our guys. That said a lot. And if Tony Khan doesn't understand, I mean, look at that. Let them know. Like I said, am I a fan of these guys? No. Do I like their ring work? Yes. I think these guys are very good in ring. You can hate. I don't give a shit. But
you know I hate.
I mean, listen, fuck them. I'm on next.
They said Gray paved the way, changed the rain, released the pain, least you sane, getting paid, trend setting, brighter days, doper raps, tighter sets, high and deadly, I'm a fighter jet.